Welcome back to Death Stranding 2. We left off in the first episode. We figured out that Sam Porter Bridges had left the UCA. Him and Lou went into hiding. Obviously, they have no idea, or they had no idea that Sam had taken Lou, who's right there, out of the BB thing. So, of course, he's a fugitive now, I guess. In terms of the UCA, even though I don't know if the UCA knows that he took that out yet, I thought that when we were reading it yesterday, I'm pretty sure it was only that Hartman and Sam knew, because he still destroyed the thing. But I don't know. But most bridge babies don't make it when they come out of the thing, so that's the crazy thing. But Lou is one of them, along with Mr. Sam Porter Bridges here, who also happened to be a bridge baby who also survived coming out of the thing. But we're supposed to go to the surface because a very big quake had apparently damaged the facility we're about to go to. So let's go see what is going on up here. Alright.
Sunset will be occurring shortly.
Sun has begun to set. Interesting.
Sam, we've got a situation. The delivery for the research lab is ready for transport, but the chiral density is higher than anticipated. This may be due to the gatequake just now, but we've identified a new BT area in the vicinity of the lab. However, we have no BB pods on hand. I know you've got dooms, but without a pod, you're gonna struggle to determine exactly where the BTs are.
That's unfortunate.
Don't worry. If I can get close enough, I should be able to see them. Seems like my dooms level or whatever went up at some point.
Oh, that's good.
Steer me in the right direction. I can take care of the rest.
Oh yeah? That's awesome. By the way, we
Leveled
finished
up
a
my
preliminary
dooms.
assessment of the BTs detected in the vicinity of the research lab. And we've prepared some weapons that should be effective against them. You're a pro. I know you can handle this.
What weapons do you have?
We've issued you a number of blood grenades.
Like you?
They use an active agent based on compounds derived from the blood and bodily fluids of doom sufferers, making them highly effective.
You explained this
against BTs.
yesterday.
You can practice using them in VR training.
I know how to use them.
If you'd like to try them out, just access the delivery terminal to get started.
I should be
Other
alright.
weapons won't do any damage to BTs. Shoot them all you like. They won't die. Make sure you're well prepared.
What kind of BTs are there?
According to our initial survey, you can expect to encounter gazers in the field. If you make contact with a gazer, then another type of BT, a hunter will emerge from the tar and try to capture you. If they succeed in this, you'll come face to face with a massive BT known as a catcher. Now, you don't want to ever let a catcher consume you. It'll trigger a void out, obliterating the surrounding area and everyone in it. And when dust settles, there'll only be a giant crater. So make sure to escape the catcher before that happens. Or use the weapons at your disposal to eliminate it.
Alright, let's try not to do that.
All right.
This
Go
time
ahead and pick up
around.
your next main order. I'll brief you on the details while you check your map.
Alright, here we go. Take on orders. Defeat the BTs near the former geophysics lab, research lab, and deliver the prototypes MP bullets.
All right, Sam. You good to go? The new BT area we've identified is located in these ruins. If we don't do anything about it, eventually someone's gonna trigger a void out. So to prevent that, we need to neutralize all the BTs in this area. There's no shortage of collapsed buildings and hiding spots there, and the timefall isn't letting up anytime soon either. Since you'll also have cargo for the research lab with you, take care not to let it get damaged by the timefall or in any fights with BTs. An aid request for a timefall shelter was registered in that vicinity. If you build one near that spot, you can use it to escape any BTs that may be pursuing you. And if you stash your backpack in a timefall shelter, you can rest easy knowing your cargo's safe from the rain and devote your full attention to dealing with any threats. So if you got room to carry a little extra, consider requisitioning a PCC and taking it along with you so you can fabricate a shelter for added peace of mind. You're the only one we can count on. Don't let us down.
Sir, yes, sir. I got you. Wait. Okay, so if we're gonna build my route, I suppose. And we'll put
Commencing route creation.
a route all the way over there.
Delivery route finalized.
And then I'll deliver one. Wait, hold up.
Commencing route creation.
One right there. Right there. And then right here. And then all the way up there. Alright.
Delivery route finalized.
Awesome. Okay. We can get moving. Alright, we got prototype MP bullets we gotta put on our back. And blood grenades. Which sounds like I'm going to need also a PCC. So we will take one of those with us. Okay. Though I do plan on putting grenades on my sides there once I get to that timefall shelter. Or once I build the timefall shelter, I'll put my supplies there.
Thank you.
And we will
Please give it your all.
see what happens. So I mean, it's not like early morning. Yay, we got all our fucking things again. Let's go. I love coming through those. But what was I gonna say? I don't remember. So we can have a light. Hey, nice. So it just moves the direction I look. Nice. As I was saying, I just kind of woke up. It's 10 a.m. I up pretty late last night editing and getting my first episode up. So that'll be up, and well, while I'm recording this video, it will be. Capture all these guys. Anti-timefall clothing, huh? They don't really have much space for those currently, so we're not gonna... I don't know. Uh-oh. I just gotta be careful and make sure I don't freaking get hit by a rock. That is the only fear. Okay, apparently my marker to A3 decided to just not work. Oh, that's because it's B1 to B2. Okay, well, that's strange. I don't know why that came that way, but that's alright. We can remove the A1 marker then. Alright, there we go. Okay, hold R1 to hold your breath on a beaches nearby to make it harder for them to find you. I'm assuming they're all in the building areas over there, so I don't gotta worry about them right here. Okay, let me take out my PCC. Select structure. We got post box, and the other two we don't have. Helping people to connect. Complete an aid request for the first time. Alright, nice.
Construction process now complete.
Okay, I can upgrade the structure from here. Or dismantle. Okay, that's nice. I knew that, of course, because I've played the game before. But how do I put my backpack down? I thought that was a button I should just be able to press. Not entirely sure. Oh, I should have recycled those special alloys. God, what am I fucking still doing with those? The rifle can go back on the tool rack. Well, actually, I believe the blood grenade should go on the tool rack, shouldn't they? Yeah. Well, I have a grenade pouch? God, why didn't I know about this? Okay. And those other blood grenades I can't put anywhere. Yet. Okay. Good to know I have a grenade pouch. I had no idea about that. Is it right there? Oh, looks like that must be the thing on my side there. Okay, so can I put the backpack down? How do I place my backpack down? Is that a button that I don't know about yet? Balance cargo RH, balance cargo LH, scanner, compass mode. Let me look at tips. Delivery basics. Offloading your backpack here. Offloading your backpack will relieve you of its weight, making it easier to move around. You'll be able to scale higher walls, and some melee attacks will be stronger. It'll also make it harder for enemies to spot you, increase your stealth capabilities. Even without a backpack, you can still attach S-sized cargo to your shoulders and hips, but you can also use the items in your utility pouches and grenade pouches. There are many situations in which it's worth offloading your backpack. You may wish to set it aside while you deal with enemies. Great, I was hoping you'd tell me how to do it. But you failed to do that. If I was just heavier in boots. I don't need that. Oh yeah. I need to know how to offload my backpack. Is there like a button here I can press? How do I take off my backpack? Apparently it's in this menu. No, wrong menu. Sorry. This one. No, this one. Okay, I see. So, let's go to cargo management directly from there. Auto arrange cargo. Offload backpack and contents. Well, I specifically wanted to take off the backpack, not completely just put everything on the ground. Offload unusual, just offload backpack. There we go. Which will make life a little bit easier when I do this. So if I need more grenades, I can come and get them. See, I can see them, and then I just gotta do this. Ha 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 ha! Oh yeah, get fucked, buddy. Coming for you next, pal. Get on over here. At least it kind of tells me the area of effect now. I do really like that.
Ambient chiral density has fallen, but remains above normal range.
And it's easier to see them from farther distances. I do like that as well. Sometimes they're hard to see up close. Whoa. Why is that one moving so much? Okay, now you can offload unusable item. And equip the next one. I love the buildings, dude. I really do. Although they have no care in the world for the light, though. Pick up what? Oh. Forgot. They make Kyro crystals when you kill them. That's right, pal. Get fucked. Yeah, you like them apples, buddy. Trying to climb that wall over there. I see you. I see you. Buddy. We have defeated the BTs. I got all bloody though, because I fucking got in a thing. Let me put my grenades away. Alright, let's go grab my backpack, and there's some lost cargo. I'm fucking getting over there, give me a second. So it even stops the time fall when you do that. That's really nice, I like that. I don't know before, you might have been able to, I just never really tried it. If you could actually stop the, or kill all the BTs in an area. Maybe you could have, as I said, I never actually tried to kill all the BTs in an area before, so I like how it decides to go over that thing and not under it. The pathway there, that is hilarious. Okay, I can, however, place grenades in the grenade pouch now. These ones can go in the grenade pouch because I have enough I don't have enough grenades in there anymore. And we'll keep everything the way it is. I should have recycled the special alloys, but I forgot about that. But we can grab, like, tar eruption samples. Which is going to make me quite heavy now, apparently. There's another thing here. Another tar eruption sample, which that'll have to wait. I have enough on my back already. I'll take these headache pills, though. Ah, fuck it. We can carry it. Come on, man. Okay, I was really hoping it wouldn't have... like, put it on top there. I can fix it here in a second. This is going to be a real pain in the ass, though, I can tell you what. Alright. Okay, hold up. Let's fix what we got here. Cargo management. Can I, like, if I just offload this for now. And then offload the headache pills. And then offload the electric rod. That should go in there. And then on the ground we pick back up prototype MP bullets, obviously. And we pick back up the headache pills. And honestly, I think I'm just gonna leave that rod. I don't need that rod anymore. Like how I don't have to confirm it anymore. Give me this. Now we're good to go. I'm heavy though, but we'll figure it out. Alright. Now I keep moving. All the way up there, and I'll meet you guys there now that I got all their lost cargo. I don't know why I decided to grab it, but I felt, why not? I'm probably not going to run into problems while I'm on my way up there, so. Wow, this is very beautiful looking. There's the song playing if you want to know what it is. I will, the game audio is muted. I just want you to know right now. Mostly because I didn't get any strike. Nothing affected my last video, but 3 of the songs ended up being copyright, which obviously Raindrops Keep Falling on My Head was obviously copyright. We already knew that going into it. But yeah, I'm just gonna kind of be careful with copyrighted music. I'll get to hear it, unfortunately. Alright, well the music's gone now. That sucks. Back to hearing me walk and do footsteps and more fancy dancy stuff. Former Geophysics Research Lab. Number of inhabitants, 88. Alex Weatherstone. Dead man, I'm here. Dead man, good buddy.
Welcome, Sam.
I'm here.
Measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Access the delivery.
Hell yeah. Alright, let's deliver all this cargo. We got a lot to deliver.
Long time no see, Sam.
Alex.
So, having said that, I realize you probably don't recognize me like this.
I don't.
Anyway, why don't you let me take a look at your orders?
I think this is the guy from the weather station. Alex Weatherstone. Come on, man. I brought you some extra stuff too, again, man.
Very nice.
How you?
Very nice indeed. One glance is all I need to tell it's in great condition. Oh, picked up some lost cargo, I see. Should be a nice surprise for someone.
I hope so. I got that was some good shit. Wow, 1,400. Oh, come on. A life well liked. Receive a total of 2,400 or more likes for completing orders.
Reliable as ever. A man you can count on. We're ready for you to link us up with your Cupid. Once you do, you'll have fulfilled your objective of bringing the entirety of Mexico onto the chiral network.
Well, at least what's left of Mexico. Don't mind the blood all over me, though. It's fake, trust me. Funny excuse like other times, this time it's actually fake. A new strand established. Alex Weatherstone. Let's go. Oh my god, there's snow up there. Firmware update. Anti-BT effect added. MP bullets are now effective against BTs.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Hell yeah. Porter grade increased. Silent handler level 2. Let's go.
So, Sam, don't suppose you remember who I am?
I'm here to see
The
Dead
name's
Man.
Alex. I used to work at the weather station.
Yeah, how did I
at
know?
UCA.
Almost
I was
like
a
your name's
Bridges
Weatherstone.
employee, reporting directly to Dead Man. So, when I was offered the opportunity to collaborate with him here, studying the Death Stranding and BTs, I jumped at the chance. And here I am. And now, you're here too. You actually couldn't have come at a better time. Shortly before your arrival, chiral density levels started to climb, hitting significantly higher ranges than before. This kind of spike is indicative of an imminent giant BT appearance. I've shared with you some MP bullets that should be very effective against BTs. Because if a giant BT is on the way, then we're gonna need you to put it down.
I got you. What kind of weapons you got?
Well, the delivery you were kind enough to bring us contained a shipment of MP bullets that have anti-BT properties. This ammunition will turn your average assault rifle into a BT killing machine. You can also fabricate blood grenades if you want to keep a few on hand. Before you head back out, review your options and requisition any weapons you think you might need. We've set aside a ton of extra materials just for this purpose.
What are you studying right now?
Chiral density levels in this region have been fluctuating wildly. We've been seeing a lot of gatequakes and seismic activity as well. It's almost certainly related to recent shifts in the tar currents. Our analysis of these anomalies has led us to believe that the arrival of a giant BT is all but imminent. What the data doesn't tell us is exactly where it might appear. Our chiral monitoring equipment just wasn't precise enough to zero in. Now that you've connected us to the network, though, we should be able to make more accurate predictions. We seriously owe you.
What should I do after this?
It's hard to know when this giant BT is going to appear. So for now, you should rest up in your private room and prepare for a potential fight. That's both mine
Fuck
and
yeah.
Dead Man's recommendation. We'll keep you posted, Sam.
I want to talk to Dead Man. I also need a shower, because goddamn. I let the blood get all over me. My mistake. My mistake. My bad. My bad, G. My bad. There we go. Taking a nice hot shower, getting all this blood off me. That was very unfortunate. I didn't mean to get all the blood on me. I like the different options to ask questions now. That's one of my favorite new options in this game. I always like kind of asking different questions in the games. Just kind of getting more of the stuff. I also love the codex feature.
It's been too long, Sam. You were a good friend to me. One I could never forget.
Ah,
I
you
took
dick.
steps to ensure that this message would only play upon your arrival. The sensors were set to scan for your biometric data. A simple enough trick. Now, this was originally a geophysics laboratory established for the study of earthquakes.
Dead
For that
man.
reason, it holds a wealth of documentation on gatequakes, tar currents, and placates. As well, I discovered, as research data on the other side. Now, what I'm about to tell you, I learned after I came to this place. Imagine that this is the lab. Though it's relatively close to the northern tip of South America, the continent is entirely cut off from us by a tar belt. And so we have no idea what's going on down there. Nor do we know the state of any continent other than our own. The researchers here were trying to establish contact with the rest of the world. They were well equipped to do so, as the facility had once been used to launch research satellites. So they tried launching a variety of probes and drones in the hope of obtaining observational data, with no success. The Earth, you see, is shrouded in a thick layer of chiralium that renders electronics inoperable at altitude. So they tried sending ships across the ocean. Oh, yes. Oh, but that failed too. The high concentration of chiralium in open water proved too corrosive, invariably causing them to sink. But then the researchers found some rather rare birds on their doorsteps. Birds not native to the region. Nice birdie, nice birdie. And that, my friend, was just the beginning. Not far from the lab, they discovered a strange anomaly. Well, the surrounding area was heavily contaminated with chiralium. Yes. This is beautiful. The researchers would later dub the anomaly a plate gate. But further investigation revealed that it came into existence when you began to expand the chiral network across North America, and that the gate grew larger in tandem with the network itself. What started as a tiny fissure in space became so much more. The researchers duly installed cameras to study the gate and its surrounding area. Now, to their surprise, they caught footage of some unusual marsupials. Yes, a kind you wouldn't expect to normally encounter.
Did he
in
expect
Central
Lou to be
America,
here?
like the birds. But to confirm their suspicions, they sent an autonomous robot through the gate. The soil samples it
Is the
collected
gate
were
how I get to
consistent
Australia?
with the archived geological data from the southern hemisphere. Not long after, several men and women came through the gate. They spoke English, and they confirmed that they had indeed come from faraway Australia. We finally knew the world outside North and Central America had survived. Ours was not the last bastion of humanity, but Australia had suffered the death stranding too. Undeterred, the researchers began working closely with Bridges and conducted a series of tests, paving the way for an expedition to Australia that would lay the groundwork for chiral network expansion. After they had first installed surveillance equipment, that is, so that the gate could be monitored from the Mexican side, a necessity to this day as Australia is not yet connected to the chiral network. The UCA may not have dreams of conquest and control, but they aren't about to let just anyone use the gate. Indeed, that's one of the reasons they were so determined to connect Australia to the network in the first place. Well, I suppose that's all I have to say about the plate gate. There's something else that I need to tell you, though. Something far more important. Mind if I pause it here? I have to go take a shower.
Gate quake detected. Sam, a gigantic BT just showed up outside. We're prepping weapons for you now. Access the terminal up top and take whatever you need.
Go kick a BT's ass, baby. Let's do this shit. Let's go. Before we go do that, I do want to read some of these things that we just got. Alex Weatherstone, a member of the first Bridges expedition who worked on at the weather station. Alex collected and analyzed weather data from the North American continent and observed changes in chiral density. This information was used to provide support for Sam as he made his deliveries. Alex was once a medic and he also took care of his coworkers' health at the weather station. After the UCA was established, Alex aspired to join his old boss, Deadman, at the Mexican Research Lab. Benjamin Rivera from the C1 South Distribution Center helped Alex make the move, and the two have been very close ever since. In addition to his medical knowledge, Alex is also well informed about the weather and geological phenomena, such as tar. He wants to unravel the mystery of the Death Stranding by looking into humanity's relationship with the beach, among other things. We can get a component for increasing Tri-Cruiser's defense. Tri-Cruiser's defense. I don't know what that is. Gazers. Much as Ghost may haunt at the site of its death, gazers remain in place, their movements confined to only a small area. Despite their name, gazers are actually blind. They respond to the presence of humans, using sound to track them down. Should a gazer detect a human, it will move towards them, leaving tar-like handprints on the ground as it goes. Gazers cannot be seen by ordinary people, but doom sufferers can sense their presence. The extent to which an individual is able to do so depends on their doom's level. In the past, Sam would feel a chill when he's in the presence of BTs. Now, however, he is able to see the particular forms of certain BTs when standing still. Hunters, a type of BT that dwells within the tar, waiting and hiding for a gazer to detect a human before emerging to grab them. Such calculating behavior as such earned hunters their name. Be careful you aren't dragged into the ground by a hunter and then pulled toward a catcher while lying prone. Golden hunters, a gleaming golden hunter. They are more powerful and dangerous than ordinary black hunters and attempt to kill their prey by submerging them in tar. Catchers, the largest and most dangerous BTs of all. Catchers attempt to weaken and capture their human victims to trigger voidouts. Catchers may take many different forms but never fully reveal themselves to human observers. Gazers detect humans and hunters capture them. A voidout occurs when a catcher connected to these other BTs appear and swallows a human victim. Some catchers have been known to appear without any gazers and hunters in tow, directly targeting humans which enter their territory. Interesting. Former Geophysics Research Lab. A Mexican research facility that predates the Death Stranding. It was originally a geophysics facility principally used to conduct research into seismic activity. After the Death Stranding, however, Mexico's surviving researchers and scientists all gathered here in the hopes of using the facility to understand and overcome the disaster. The laboratory now conducts investigations into the world beyond Central America, the skies above and the earth below. It also researches spiritual matters of life and death, such as the beach and the dooms. The scope of laboratory scientific inquiry is far-reaching and ever-expanding. Alright, prototype MP bullets. MP technology allows a projectile to adapt and optimize for its intended target. This new MP bullet prototype also boasts the same anti-BT properties as blood grenades, which will develop at the C1 South Distribution Center, using a synthetic substance based on the blood of doomed sufferers. These bullets expand the capability of MP small arms, making them a viable means of dealing with BTs. Having performed exceptionally well during testing at the former geophysics research lab, the data for the prototype has now been circulated for mass production. Is there anything else here? Anything else we need to worry about? Tar. A mysterious substance that oozes and spouts from underground. It is known as tar because it is black and vicious, but it is not the same as the common tar of the pre-Stranding world. In the UCA, tar ate away a nearly submerged mountain Knot City. Elsewhere, the crater lake near South Knot City is full of the substance. An enormous tar-covered area known as the tar belt stretches out to the east of Edge Knot City. Tar often erupts from underground when BTs appear and has been known to bring buildings and landscapes from the past along with it. It contains chiralium, which had led many to speculate that it is somehow connected to the beach and the world of the dead. Little, however, is known for certain. Chiral clouds. Clouds that appear after the Death Stranding. They produce timefall and contain a great deal of chiralium that both obstructs radio waves and makes the clouds impenetrable to drone and aircraft. Even if they could be penetrated, the sky above the clouds is stratified into layers that contain further chiralium and chiral radiation invisible to the naked eye. Soaring to the skies and leaving Earth's atmosphere are now nothing more than pipe dreams. Plate gates, a phenomenon that appeared near the research lab in Mexico around the time that Sam began connecting the UCA to the chiral network. At first, only a microscopic warping of the texture of space could be observed, but this grew bigger as the UCA's chiral network expanded. Connecting Mexico to Australia, the plate gate can be used to travel between two continents. It is the only plate gate currently in existence. I was wondering how the hell you were going to be able to do that, so that's kind of cool that they added a way. You're not crossing the entire fucking ocean, you're just really teleporting there. Gatequakes are earthquake-like phenomena that are triggered when matter passes through the plate gate. However, unlike ordinary earthquakes, the strength of the shaking does not always correspond to the distance from the epicenter, which could be considered the plate gate itself. Rather, the strongest shaking often takes place elsewhere at a seemingly random location. The seismic waves appear to be strongly influenced by the tar currents. In extreme cases, localized shaking, affecting only a 100-meter radius, has been observed. Gatequakes can also cause abnormal reverberations within tar currents. This is believed to be the reason why strong quakes have occasionally been observed in the areas that are very distant from the plate gate. Being different from regular earthquakes, they employ their own system for measuring magnitude, called the G-scale. The larger this number, the stronger the shaking that will occur. Man, let me tell you, man. This guy is something else. And I'm talking about Mr. Frickin' Kojima. Holy Lord.
Manifestation imminent.
He just comes up with so much different fun lore.
Preparations for combat.
Alright, here we go. I'm ready to fight this guy. Can I, just recycle some stuff real quick? Thank you. I just gotta recycle this. And do whatever I can here. There you go. I can't do any more here. I'll keep the rest of that. Thank you. I will, however, like another assault rifle. Just one. And then, that should be alright. Get out of my back. Oh wait, hold on. Take out the rifle. Here we go, baby. It'll give me rifles as we keep going, so that'll be nice. Or it should. It did in the last game. If it doesn't this time, I'm kind of fucked. Oh my lord. Kind of interesting about this one is that if you keep failing, you can actually skip the boss fights, which is a thing in some other games, but we're gonna hopefully not fail. All right, pal. Oh fuck. Oh. I gotta move. I gotta move. I gotta move. How do I reload? There we go. I'm doing a shit ton of damage. Move! Move! Oh, he's moving somewhere. I don't know where it is. There he is. My footwear's almost ruined. Go! 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 Hey! Hold up. Hold up. Okay. Come on, keep climbing. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. Hey, pal, that's not very nice of you. I'm stuck on a fucking wall. Okay, he's spinning it all back out. Blood grenades are cool, man, but I prefer a gun. If you want to give me something good, that'd be fucking phenomenal. God, I love the music, dude. It's so good. I mean, I guess I can work with blood grenades. I have enough on me, though. Oh, shit! Yeah, got his dumbass! You should be dead. Die! There we go. That was too easy. Hey. Dude, that looks so fucking sick. Defeat the giant BT. Fuck yeah. Yay, thanks for the more likes, Alex Featherstone. Let's go. Easy dubs. Alright, back up to the facility, I suppose. Let me get all this shit, though.
This is Alex. You did it! We've confirmed the chiral crystallization of the giant BT. Local chiral density is already dropping fast. I think we can all rest easy for now. You've saved a lot of lives by killing that monstrosity. We won't forget that. Head to the research lab's private room and take a break. You've earned it.
Yes. Okay, we can drop... Well, I can re-reload the weapon, but I don't really need this one currently. So I'm gonna put it on the ground. I don't really need it. I'll just get this one reloaded and we'll be alright. Ooh, some special American beer. Great way to celebrate, I think. Let's go, man. That's what I'm talking about. And try some brand new special American beer. Welcome back to the Geophysics Research Lab.
I want you to know that we appreciate you.
Ah, thanks. I feel appreciated. Activate the terminal. I can deliver the lost materials. Have you? This is lost cargo.
Stuff goes missing all the time, but it looks like
Yeah, I don't really care. Thanks.
Display your current porter grade.
Yep, okay.
I gotta say,
Fantastic.
Sam, you know you can borrow.
Yes, yes, yes. I know I know what I can do.
Well done.
Okay, I just want to... What am I doing this for? I could just do this. Okay. Blood grenade, that can't go in the blood pouch. This can go in utility pouch though. Is there any, like, is any of my blood bags empty? No, I think I can only hold 4 in there. I haven't lost much health. So I'm pretty much good. I feel like I should keep the ladders and repair spray on me for now. But we'll keep this blood grenade on me as well for now. We'll see what happens. Alright. Go down to the private room. Get ourselves a nice rest after that one. God, dude, fighting the giant BTs is the best part about this game, dude. Oh, it's so much fun. I want to fight one of the catchers now, but we'll wait on that for later. Give yourself a nice shower and Norman. It's so funny because I'll like, obviously I see him, and when I see Norman Reedus, I obviously think of Daryl Dixon from The Walking Dead. But it's funny when you're kind of playing this game, I think Sam. I don't know. It's funny how that works because they're not the same character. Daryl is completely different from Sam Porter Bridges, but they're both played by Norman Reedus, and everyone knows Norman Reedus is Daryl Dixon. So,
As I said before, there's something I need to tell you. It's about Lou. You see, after you left Bridges, I decided to do a little digging into BB-28's past. That is, Lou's. I found the BB decommissioning records. Now, according to them, BB-28 was flagged for disposal and subsequently incinerated 4 years ago, long before you and Lou first met.
That's BB-28?
This is the child officially identified as BB-28. But if you look closer, Sam, you see at once that it can't possibly be Lou. Right there at the elbow, where the birthmark should be. Nothing. Which means we have another BB-28 on our hands. The one with whom you memorably went west and back not so long ago. That is Lou. Per regulations, the serial number assigned to each BB was unique. No 2 units should have ever been assigned the same one. I've cross-checked the details with the most up-to-date entries in the UCA database. And indeed, there is no reason to believe BB-28 survived. All of which can only mean, Sam, that the bridge baby you carried with you on your journey across America, Lou, was never recorded in the official database. So, where then did Lou come from? Right now, your guess is as good as mine. But as worrying as that sounds, this could actually be to your advantage, since it's functionally impossible for the UCA or Bridges to track a BB of which they have no record. Which is lucky because if they did know about a BB that could live and grow outside the pod, they'd want to secure it for study. So take comfort in the knowledge that they don't, that you're free, that you can bring up Lou in peace. How is it, by the way? The 2 of you living as a family. Right. I have gifts for you. A few things to take back home. An assortment of vaccines to be administered as your child grows up. We want Lou to live a long and healthy life. And it's natural for children to be afraid of shots. Maybe this will help put Lou's mind at ease. A token of my affection. You can collect it via the delivery terminal when you leave. I wonder how big Lou will get. Anyway, there's one more thing I wanted to share with you. As you know, Everyone is meant to go to their own beach when they die. But unlike most people, I wasn't born from a mother. I was born from an artificial womb. Transplants provided the organs I never had. I was incomplete and had no beach, I believed. But I wasn't about to accept that. I went back home to study the Ha and Ka and the beach. I threw myself into my work, Sam. I tried. But I think I've done all that I can. In the end, I'm still a patchwork Frankenstein's monster. One that's just about worn out. As a doctor, I can tell you, I don't have long left. So I've devoted my remaining time to research. That's why I'm here, Sam. Where I can focus on the beach. There's so much data here, Sam. On beach formation, jumping via beaches, the relationship between the beach and plate gates. All the evidence you could ever wish for. Not enough to solve every mystery, perhaps, but enough for me to make an incredible personal discovery. That I have a beach after all. It doesn't matter how I was born. I have lived as a human. And thus do I possess a beach like any other. I am not a machine, but a person with a Ha and a Ka and a beach to go with them. Lastly, I have a confession for you, along with a heartfelt apology. I told you once that I didn't have dooms. But that's not actually true. Not that I was lying, you understand. I just didn't know. It was only after I found my beach that I realized. Chiral allergic reaction. I can feel it getting closer. I'm off to the beach, Sam. To my beach. Take care of yourself.
Sam.
Did you know about this?
No. It's news to me, too. I'm sorry that that man is gone. But he would have been pleased that you managed to extend the UCA network all the way to his lab. Thank you, Sam.
I guess I'm homeward bound.
Missing little Lou that badly?
You know I am.
Come on back, Sam. Lou misses you too.
Damn, bro. Dead man's gone. I did not expect that. I can tell you that right now. I did not expect Dead Man to be dead. Wow. Is he really? I don't really know. But... well, I did find out, because I decided to... I watched the clip. Map filters. Map filters are now available, allowing you to control which icons are displayed on the map. Press... yeah, okay. Give it a bunch of likes. Damn it, I messed my mark at 20. Looks like you built a time file shelter. Looks like you built the time file shelter I was talking about. Nice. Good lord. Time file shelters are good for more than just keeping dry, you know. They help repair your containers with a protective spray and can even keep BTs at bay. Pretty handy little structures, right? Keep making good use of them. You okay, Sam? We just had a gate quake over here. Is everything okay where you are? A bit more shaking than usual. but no harm. Lou's playing happily like it never happened. You're close to the lab now, right? Keep it up, Sam. Oh, I didn't even read that one before. Interesting. Oh, hold on. There was something else there. Oh, wait a minute. Not Sam stats. What do I got? Level 2 of terrain traverse, level 2 carrying capacity, level 2 of endurance, level 3 KO resistance. Hell yeah. Can I think everything have a max of level 5? Lung capacity, I haven't held my breath yet. Strand skills, I haven't used it obviously that much, but we'll get up there. My friends are feeling better. My friends are doing much better thanks to those remote medical units. We got a lot of older people living here, so they're going to be really helpful. The Chiral Network is a gift that keeps giving. I checked out my baby as well. It stopped growing, but it seems to be doing well in there. I still don't know what's going on, but I feel less anxious than I did anyway. The Chiral Network's nothing short of miraculous, and it's all thanks to that Porter guy. Yeah, that Porter guy. Who would have thought how useful he would have been. Alright, looks like we are on our way back to the Sam shelter. It looks like this way there shouldn't be as annoying as the way back, all the way over here, but we'll see. I'm not gonna draw probably anything anymore, or many ways to get up there unless I desperately need it. Which if we look here, our corpus, there's new things we can read. Lou, a bridge baby with a serial number BB-28. When Sam first encountered BB-28, the unit had been deemed surplus to requirements and earmarked for disposal. But the two formed a bond, and Sam took the BB with him as he crossed the North American continent. At some point along the way, he stopped calling the unit by its serial number and started using the name Lou instead. After the UCA was established, Lou was declared non-operational and was once again condemned to incineration. With Deadman's help, however, Sam faked Lou's disposal and removed the bridge baby from its pod. Ordinary BBs cannot live outside their pod, but by some miracle, Lou survived and started to develop like a normal newborn baby. The pair went into hiding in a reclusive bunker on the Mexican border while the UCA searches for them. Deadman has discovered that there are two bridge babies with the serial number BB-28 and an apparent administrative error. 4 years ago, a bridge baby marked BB-28 was incinerated. However, shortly afterward, Sam was given a unit with the same number. This is the BB that Sam called Lou and took with him on his journey across North America. Records, however, exist only for the BB-28 that was incinerated. Given that each BB serial number is meant to be unique, it would therefore appear that there is no record at all of the BB-28 known as Lou. Deadman. As a member of Bridges, Deadman studied BBs and supported Sam on his mission to establish the UCA. Deadman initially told Sam that BBs are little more than pieces of fieldware and ordered him to dispose of BB-28. However, after helping the BB recover from autotoxemia, he began to emphasize with it, and eventually started referring to BB-28 as Lou, just like Sam. Prior to joining Bridges, Deadman was a coroner and would often have to dismember corpses. He was born from an artificial womb, and he was given organs harvested from dead people to make up for the ones he was lacking. As such, he is a mixture of living and the dead, and does not have a beach of his own. This is the source of great distress for him, as Deadman himself has confided to Sam. Tormented by his lack of a beach, Deadman moved to Mexico to conduct research into Ha and Ka, the beach and the other topics of spirituality. There, he discovered that he does not in fact have a beach, and he is a doom sufferer. He does in fact have a beach, and that he is a doom sufferer. Unfortunately, Deadman's body was already on the brink of death. He makes one last confession to Sam before making his final journey to his beach. Okay, I'm pretty sure I actually read Deadman and Lou already. I just added more stuff to the bottom. I should remember that for next time. Anything else? Ha and Ka. I'm not sure if we've read. No, we haven't. After the Death Stranding, death came to be defined as a separation of a person's Ha from their Ka. It is said that this understanding of life and death was already commonplace in ancient Egypt, where it was believed that even as the body wasted away, the soul lived on forever. Egyptian practices of the mummification and preserving corpses in sarcophagi were done in the hope of allowing the dead to live on in the next world. Following the Death Stranding, however, it became unnecessary to dispose of a body once the soul has left it, usually by incineration. If this is not done, the departed soul may return to this world in form of a BT. It is believed that this is due to the Death Stranding altering the balance between the worlds of the living and the dead, and unbalancing our relationship with the beach. Okay. Interesting. Anything I can do here? Examine table. Let's eat a cryptobite. Thank you, you delicious little bug. And let's have ourselves a drink. Maybe even two, because we could really use the stamina. So do I get the little toy, the figurine, for fighting that guy? I would appreciate it. I'd really like the figurine. That was really fun in the last one. You got figurines for all the things you were doing. Okay, I don't need that last drink. No new figurines, just what's over there. I wish I could fucking see it. We'll go to the surface, I suppose. Alright. Off we go.
Hey, Sam. About that message Deadman left for you. I hope you understand that he wanted to tell you all that himself. He didn't want it to come from me or anyone else. Naturally, we respected his wishes. We'll also be carrying on his research in his stead. I'm sure you will, but please take care of that last order he left for you. On another note, you can now use your PCC to construct generators and bridges. Build them along your delivery routes, and you're sure to make a ton of other porters very happy. Trust me. Who knows? They might end up returning the favor someday, too.
I would really
Also,
appreciate.
you can now fabricate tri-cruisers.
Yes!
Trikes with 2 front wheels. You'll be able to build, charge, or repair tri-cruisers at any facility with a garage. Like this one. It's a battery-powered vehicle, so if you run out of juice in the wild, you can always construct a generator to recharge it.
I need to start carrying PCCs
Just
with me then.
be careful not to run out of battery when you're outside network coverage. You can only use your PCC to build generators or any other structures when you've got a network connection. So without coverage, you'll either have to ditch a dead tri-cruiser or wait forever and a day for the solar panels to recharge it. Once again, thank you for linking up all of Mexico, Sam. Be safe out there, and pay us a visit the next time you're close.
Sir, yes, sir.
Sam, I just reviewed the list of UCA associates. You can rest easy. Any data concerning your life on the run has been erased. So once you've taken care of Deadman's final request, you can come straight home. Access the terminal on site for the details. I'll take care of Lou. Just focus on the job.
Yes, ma'am. Take on orders. Deliver the present for Lou. I don't need to do the route.
This custom cargo container is designed to be attached directly to your chest. The words, "For Lou," are written on it.
Awesome. Put that on. PCC. Put that on my back. Another assault rifle. I don't necessarily need that. Can I put that in a private locker? Yeah. Blood bags can also go in the private locker. I don't need them.
Tri-cruisers are now available for fabrication.
Okay, let's do a fucking tri-cruiser. Vehicles tri-cruiser. Hell yeah, fabricate that. I can change the colors. Awesome. We want red. Red and Snow White. Awesome. Okay, so it should be out then, right? Yeah, there it is. Awesome. Okay, so I do want to carry another PCC with me. If I can get one here. Which by that means I'll probably well, I'll put it on my back for now. Ah, look at it. It's just like old times having a having that on my chest. Hell yeah. Just like old times, baby. The brand new trike. Let's take this shit for a ride.
Thank you.
Here we go. Yeah. That was a giant duck. Okay, there's 8 requests apparently. I didn't look at these. Recover my favorite jacket. It's out there. Recover 1 unfinished map of long lost ruins. I can maybe pick that up on the way. Recover 5 blended aromatic oils. Because this goes to the SC1 distribution center, right? Yeah. Okay, we just gotta go over there. So let me just go back to my map. Okay, we can remove all these. Remove all markers. So it's like right over here. So I'm right here.
Commencing route
And I
creation.
just draw a route over to this.
Delivery route finalized.
And I will go pick up that thing for him. Yeah, speed boost! Oh, and now we got generators being built. Awesome. Yeehaw, baby! Yee fucking ah! And I can't wait to get my trucks back, but I will gladly take a trike. I mean, it's pretty nice. I also should have grabbed some new boots. Well, thanks, Sam. I'm sorry about Deadman, but the important thing is that you did what you needed to do. Somehow Lou must knew as well. The kid seems really happy. We can't wait for you to come home. There's a talented artist out there. Gracias, Sam. Took care of that giant BT. I wonder if you're on your way home already. If you see some cargo for the artist out there, could you deliver it? Looks like the porter I originally gave it to ditched it when the huge BT showed up. I mean, do you blame him? The artist is a prepper who lives out in the mountains. I really love her paintings. She lives by herself, so I want to do something to make her life easier. You know, if you're into fashion, I think you and her are really going to get along. Okay. That must be in the aid requests. Oh. A request from other porters. Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay, I'm not gonna do that for any of you. Sorry, guys. My bad, geez, my bad, but I just got... Okay, I could also pick up that on my way there. 5 blended aromatic oils. But I'm gonna grab this one here, because I'm next to it. Hey, a song by Low Roar, let's go!
That's for sure.
New EX grenade.
I'm sure you could use it.
Anti-BT vapor on impact. The vapor lingers in the air, repelling gazers and hunters, and will even stop human foes in their tracks momentarily. Direct hit on a catcher will also cause them to move more slowly. It can be stored in a grenade pouch. That's actually really nice. Bandwidth
There's
decreased.
more materials for you to use.
Thanks. Okay. Awesome. Okay.
I've shared with you the schematic for EX grenades. Fluids taken from Doom sufferers used to be required for their production. But we've recently developed methods to synthesize the necessary compounds. So we don't need to lean on you to churn them out anymore. These grenades aren't actually capable of taking down a BT, but they can be used to drive off gazers and slow down catchers. Temporarily, at least. This should give you more than enough time to get clear of BTs or to use other weapons to neutralize them. You'll figure out the most effective ways to use them, no doubt. Enjoy.
Thank you, my guy. Appreciate that. Oh, and music's continuing to play. Whatever, we're gonna continue on our way, so... Throw some EX grenades. EX grenades are an ornament, Sam. There's no point just lugging them around. The smoke they produce can keep BTs at bay. A direct hit will slow them down, even the biggest of them. I'd hate that thing my EX grenades were going to waste. Give a bunch of likes. If you can keep BTs at a safe distance, you should be able to cross BT areas without too much trouble. And even if they do spot you, you can set off an EX grenade and use the smoke to keep them at bay. Even the bigger BTs will be slowed down by a well-aimed EX grenade, making them a whole lot easier to take out. Okay, I picked up some lost cargo for these guys here. So I am going to deliver that real quick. No, I don't want to rest. Just give me 1 second to deliver this lost cargo, and we'll continue being on our way. And skip all this. I don't need to see this over and over again.
Thank you. Been looking.
Okay, appreciate
We
it.
wrote this stuff off as lost. Thanks for bringing it in.
I got you, my guy. Oh, level 2 stuff. What do we got now?
You've got some seriously impressive
A
skills.
machine pistol.
I'll bet something like this would be right up your alley.
I will gladly take that over the other pistol I got, personally.
You could use some extra materials as well,
Yeah,
right?
thank you, thank you. Yeah, I don't care. Thank you, appreciate that.
I've shared with you data for a machine pistol. This weapon is capable of full auto fire and can be stowed securely in a holster. It may be compact, but it has plenty of stopping power. Good for all kinds of situations you might find yourself in. I hope it's to your liking.
Appreciate it, my guy. Appreciate it.
Order completed. Well done.
Okay. We got some new corpus to read, too. Hold up, we'll find it. Tech, creatures, facilities, structures, generators. A wind-powered generator for charging batteries. Generators can be built anywhere within the chiral network using a PCC. Your batteries will be recharged when you approach the generator. Generators will simultaneously charge vehicles' batteries as well as Sam's own battery. Generators can also unleash electrical attacks into the surrounding area. A cooldown is required after each attack. The generator cannot be used during these periods. And upgrading faster that, and they can also overcharge batteries beyond their maximum capacity. Bridge. A large bridge that can be used by vehicles. Bridges can be built anywhere within the chiral network using a PCC. After building the foundation, contribute metals to complete its construction. Bridges can be built at 30 meters or 45 meters in length. At the surface of the bridge, connected at the electrical grid, meaning the batteries won't drain when crossing. Machine pistol, MP bullets. A compact, rapid-fire handgun that's easy to handle. It can be carried in the holster and is loaded with MP bullets, effective against all targets. It's a low weight and manageable size, has made it a popular firearm among many porters who carry it in case of emergency. EX grenade, a hand grenade developed for use against BTs. Their contents have the same potent effect as Sam's bodily fluids. Their grenades explode on impact to release a cloud of vapor that hangs in the air, damaging any BTs caught within it. Since Doom's bodily fluids can now be artificially synthesized, EX grenades can be mass-produced using chiral printing. Despite their effectiveness, however, many porters decline to carry them, preferring instead to save space for other cargo. Yeah, that is going to be me. Tricruiser, a three-wheeled motorcycle sporting two front wheels. The Tricruiser boasts an impressive top speed and excellent maneuverability with its small chassis, while allowing the tight turning circles. An excellent off-road vehicle, the Tricruiser's front wheels offer excellent shock absorption and feature built-in spikes that will automatically deploy on steep slopes and wet ground to provide more grip, using an alignment control feature that also can be easily lifted off the ground to perform wheelies. To allow large firearms and grenades to be used while inside the vehicle, its seats have been elevated and opened up. One-handed weapons can be used while driving. A cargo shelf can be found on the side of the Tricruiser, as well as space for a store, a backpack, and smaller pieces of cargo behind the seat. Tricruisers are battery-powered, though its battery will drain very quickly when in water, so be careful. It will recharge automatically during sunny or cloudy weather. You can also recharge the battery by using a generator or storing the vehicle in a garage. Electrical attacks will short-circuit a Tricruiser, rendering it temporarily inoperable. Aid requests. If local residents need help, they may issue an aid request. Unlike other aid requests, do not need to accept or report it as complete. Aid requests are very greatly and could ask you to make a delivery, recover cargo from a dangerous area, build infrastructure, or eliminate armed hostiles. Every aid request will be marked by a sign. It's worth checking them. If you complete any aid request, someone is sure to be very grateful. You can now construct signs to make requests, as well as see aid request signs made by other porters. So as I said, that is... Other people will put aid requests, other people playing the game, I should say. And then, yeah. I don't know if there's a PCC out here. So I might build one out here. I mean, a PCC generator is what I'm trying to say. I don't see one. So that means I'm gonna build one. Alright, let's build one here. Having one, I always built one next to these, next to the towns. It was a very great usage. Okay, I'd like to build a generator. And equip my gun again. Which reminds me I should go back and get a machine pistol. I didn't realize, I forgot I didn't grab that. There we go. I'm gonna go get a machine pistol and we'll see what that looks like. If somebody wants to upgrade that to level 2, be my guest. No, that all depends, of course, if you're watching my video, if you get put on the same server as me. I do believe there are different types of things like servers. I would assume that's how it works, but then again, I don't really know. Okay, I do, however, want to fabricate a new machine pistol. That is going to go in my weapon holster. And the other one is going to go in the private locker. Thanks, I know what a private locker is. Laser handgun. That's not what I wanted. That goes back on the thing. And this one can go in the private locker. So I'm going to place a PCC on the tri-cruiser. And then maybe put the other grenades on the tri-cruiser as well. And then I'll have those there, and I don't have to carry anything on my back. Yeah, there, see? Look at that. Are they both on the one side? They are. Okay. And I have a machine pistol, so that's really nice. Alright, let's keep going on our trip home. What the hell?
Intrusion detected. Intrusion detected. Level 5 alert. Multiple unidentified armed hostiles inbound. Your shelter is under
Oh,
attack.
shit!
They're in danger. I gotta get back.
Oh, no! That's not good. That is not good. Is there an easy way for me to get onto this bridge with this? What the fuck are you guys?
Who the fuck are these guys?
That's a good fucking question. I'm gonna see if I can go around them. Fuck those guys. Okay, I'm stuck on the side of the fucking car. Hold up, hold on, we're gonna get there. There we go. Oh, okay, that's me hitting another car. I was really hoping that was gonna jump me a whole lot more, but it didn't really do that. You guys just keep enjoying that area over there. I'm just gonna go right past you. I feel like you maybe should have put more in my... You are putting more in my way. Yep, I get that they see me. Excuse me, buddy. I got somewhere to be. That's a lot of dogs. I'm walking now. Huh? Thanks for the help.
What was his deal?
I have no idea. Back in the vehicle. That was, interesting. I have no idea who that was. I'm assuming these guys are with Higgs from the trailer. I mean, I think that's obvious.
Gunfire detected at your shelter. Destruction of personal database confirmed.
All these motherfuckers. Get moving, Sam. Get moving. Your vehicle is incredibly slow right now. I have no idea why. There you go. Speed is key. Alright, well. I'm here. What's happening? Oh, just go buy the thing. There we go. Jeez.
Nobody's home. Maybe outside.
Search for Lou and Fragile. This is not good. You sons of bitches. Run, Sam.
Can't have gone too far from the shelter.
That way. My battery is really low. That's right, I can build a PCC if I run out of battery. I was gonna leave the bike here, but looks like I'm going into the water. Am I following the right tracks here? I have no idea. These are the tracks that showed up, so I'm going to assume that it's following the right tracks. This will be a goddamn pain in the ass. I'm not following the right tracks. They were going to other directions, so something tells me this was a guy that started the game. You know what? I should go back and make sure that these are the right tracks. Because now something's telling me these are the wrong tracks. No, they weren't. Good lord. I need that PCC I'm carrying now. Because I need to charge my thing. So now I'm just really looking like an idiot, and to be honest with you, I don't really appreciate it. Oh, it was these steps. That's really annoying. Electric rod is lost. That's alright.
Gotta stretch my legs.
What is this? Fragile? Oh no, I didn't even see her body.
What the hell happened? Lou. I patched you up the best I could. What happened to Lou?
We were attacked. It all happened so fast.
Intrusion detected. Intrusion detected. Level 5 alert. Multiple unidentified armed hostiles inbound.
Good to see they had another way out, at least.
I tried to jump us out of there. But I could only take my equipment with me. And I couldn't possibly think of Lou like that. There was no way for the two of us to escape together. The best I could hope for was to jump Lou out. Just Lou.
She didn't get the chance to because she got shot in the back.
I couldn't protect Lou. I am so sorry. So sorry. I'm sorry.
What the hell? No, that's not true. It wasn't dead. That's bullshit. They wouldn't kill a baby.
Sam, what's going on?
Can you hear me? Can you see me? You can't. Because you're dead.
Lou, can you hear me? Can you see me? Lead episode 1, Sam. Episode 2, Lou. Dude, there's no way they just killed Lou like that. I don't believe that. That's bullshit. That is so there's no way. 1 month later. What is happening? RBG's in the area? Where do you want me to go? Back home? Oh shit. What? Climb, bro, climb! Come on, dude. I'm actively trying to fucking climb. Get off of me, you fucks. Get off of me. Get off of me. Ooh, you big, homie. You big. I can hold R1. Yeah. Okay, that's good to know. Ow! I just get shot in the chest?
There was no way for the two of us to escape together. Escape together. The best I could hope for was to jump Lou out. Just Lou.
Of course. He can't exactly kill himself, because that's not unfortunately what happens. Hey! Oh, he's got... Oh, no thumbs up? Come on. Don't do me like that, game. Am I old and withered? It's only been a month. I don't believe that that's Lou. Why is there a tentacle? Why are there tentacles?
Sam, I know there's nothing I can do to make it right. I know. Sam, stop hurting yourself. Please.
That's how many times he shot
Give me the
himself.
gun.
Jesus.
There is nothing left for you here. Nothing but sadness and regret. You can't go on like
My
this.
dog's barking all the way upstairs.
Come take a walk with me.
Oh?
Come meet my crew, Sam. It's time for you to hit the road and start a new journey.
Time to start a new journey. Complete episode 2. Lou, let's go! I'm so good at completing episodes, man. Let's go! Episode 3, Drawbridge. Oh, dude, that was easy. I love episode 2, man. Freaking stellar. Hell yeah. God, these cutscenes are long. It's the one thing about Kojima games, man. They have long cutscenes. I mean, he has the record for like the longest cutscene, I believe, in one of the Metal Gear Solid. I think it's like Metal Gear Solid 4. So thankfully, not the Metal Gear Solid we're going to be playing later this year, but I know it also has long cutscenes.
Blood alcohol content nominal.
Why am I gray?
Well, it looks like someone needed a nap. Hope you like your new private room. Feel free to make yourself at home.
Wait, hold up. Where's the pod? Where's Lou?
Settle down, Sam. Lou's with me. You'll see us soon enough.
Alright. I mean, 1 second. I have to go use the bathroom. Just go off to use the bathroom, and an hour and a half later, I'm back to continue doing what we're supposed to be doing an hour and a half ago. That's annoying, but hopefully I can still ring out 3 videos for... Well, I'm going to record 4 videos, because tomorrow... It is Thursday the 26th, the day of Death Stranding 3's release. I wanted to record 3 Death Stranding videos, and I want to record my prediction videos for Night of Champions this weekend to go up tomorrow. And these videos will go up, you know, throughout the week. But, yeah, let's just keep going of what we were doing. Alright, story so far. It wants me to use the sink. I'll use the sink in a second. Where in the hell? Oh, we're over here. My poor house. So where does that... I wonder where that one woman lives then. Is she, like, up here? It's gotta be, like, somewhere obvious, right? Or is she over here? Bet you it's right here, isn't it? I don't really know. To be honest with you, not my problem. This is the gate. Let's go through the gate. Oh, we went inside the mountain. Sorry, I know I'm fucking around now. Look at the corpus. The story. A giant BT has appeared into the research lab and there is a serious risk of a void out. Chiral network has been expanded to southern Mexico. You eliminated a giant BT threat. Return home and deliver Lou's present, as we have already done. Wash the face. Why am I still gray? I don't like being gray. It's kind of sad and depressing. Oh gosh, now Sam is seeing things. Sam Porter Bridges. Isn't it actually Sam Strand? Isn't it actually Sam Unger? I don't know. Leave the private room. Alright, I'm leaving.
Welcome to Drawbridge,
Why is
Sam.
she gray?
And to the DHV Magellan, our mobile base of operations.
Why are we all gray?
Come on, I'll help you get your bearings. This is the ship's armory. Here you can check your weapons and put them through their paces.
Yay, a gun.
These rooms over here belong to other members of the crew. They're pretty much the same as yours. And the shower's down at the end.
This is one hell of a ship you got here. Courtesy of the UCA, I'm guessing.
No. As I told you, Drawbridge is a civilian outfit. But we do have a generous patron with access to plenty of capital and tech.
Sounds like a UCA big shot.
Don't ask me. We've never met face to face.
Doesn't shock
They
me.
value their privacy.
Seriously? No better than to believe that bullshit.
That's what I'm saying.
We've both been used and lied to before, it's true. But as long as they keep up their end, I won't pry.
Fair enough, I guess.
This is the headquarters of our humble operation. The bridge of the DHV Magellan. It's always like this when the DHV Magellan's on the move. Meet Tarman, our resident doctor and geophysicist. He's also the captain and pilot, in case you hadn't noticed.
So I'm putting together.
And a fellow doom sufferer. The nav console offers a direct connection to the Tar currents. The downside being that we all have to bathe in Caralium.
Is that why
Happy to
we're
have
gray?
you aboard, Sam. You'll have to excuse me if I don't
Tarman.
shake your hand.
George Miller.
You steer this ship solo?
Yeah, though the computer does most of the work.
So this is a submarine?
Spot on. We dive into the Tar and use it to travel underground.
Just beneath the surface of the Earth, there are currents we can ride almost anywhere.
So what's your role in all this?
Me? I make sure Drawbridge's grand plans go off without a hitch.
So you're the commander?
That's right. These days I'm fragile in name only.
You know, you have actual hands you can use.
Huh. So where we
Two
at?
more.
At the moment, we're bound for the Plate Gate in Mexico. The one that you put on the network for us. Our destination is on the other side. Australia, which we've been asked to link up next.
You know, the problem is not everybody wants to be part of the UCA.
That's not the plan, Sam. The UCA isn't looking to expand its borders. Just like with Mexico, they want to bring new regions into the network. That's our last, best hope of saving the world. Which is why we're here. Or more importantly, why you're here.
Doesn't shock me. I'm always the one that has to do the hard work.
Well?
Ah, so Lou is the child's name. Hello? Excuse you. I too am a member of Drawbridge, believe it or not.
Oh my god. Oh. That was a cat
It
talking.
is an honor, Sam.
Is that a puppet?
What? Puppet? No, no. No, I am alive and my own master.
This is Dahlman. A man whose cow wound up stuck inside a... Well, you get it. He used to be a spirit medium.
When I was still flesh and bone, of course.
Oh man.
Regrettably, my transformation cost me my talents.
Lou, where are you?
Sam, that pod is empty. You know, no one should have to suffer such loss. I understand. Believe me, I do. Which is why, yes, I think you two should go on one more adventure.
What are you talking about?
Well, take Lou. Yes, and link up Australia together. Like you did before in America. I'm sure a lengthy journey will help you to heal.
So do they not see Lou?
Sam, we've arrived. In case you're wondering, my hand is traveling through the tar currents, which is lucky because that's what allows me to keep this ship on course.
We're by that research lab you linked up last time.
The DHV Magellan can travel to and surface anywhere, provided it's within network coverage. A genuine mobile base of operations.
Still not fully equipped, though. It doesn't have any proper guns.
Need to fix that at some time.
Anyway, the DHV Magellan's here to back you up. As always, you'll be the one leading the way to expand the network. We'll be right behind you, providing you with support.
No
Just so we're
shock.
crystal clear,
Sorry
sir.
about the dog barking.
Our mission is to connect the whole Australian continent to the existing chiral network here in North America.
From halfway around the world, how are we supposed to do that again?
By using the Mexican plate gate. One you already put on the grid, remember? To get started, all you have to do is cross over and connect your Cupid to the nearest chiral network terminal. As you extend coverage, we'll move the DHV Magellan to keep up.
And you'll of course be traveling with your child. I mean, that's what Lou would want, right? A grand new
just get us
adventure with Daddy. I'm excited for you.
Somebody tell the doll to shut up.
Go and get your gear sorted. We'll be waiting.
I refuse to believe that Lou himself or herself, whatever, is actually dead. I do not believe it, and I will continue to refuse to believe it. Corpus. Fragile auxiliary hand. A pair of hands attached to Fragile's shoulders. According to Fragile, hands belong to someone that is not of this world. They are linked to her Ka via the beach. Hands are meant to connect distant things, after all. Tarman. The Tarman is a doctor and geophysicist who suffers from dooms. He is also responsible for piloting the DHV Magellan, which he does by inserting his right arm into the ship's nav console. Tarman's right hand is lost somewhere in the tar, and his presence there seems to allow him to read the currents. It's unclear how or when he developed this ability. Tarman's binoculars, which he always wears around his neck, serve no purpose in piloting the ship. Instead, they allow him to indulge his passion for birdwatching. That's cute. Although Dollman once possessed a physical body, Aha, currently his soul, his Ka, resides within a small doll. He is doom sufferer and once worked as a medium. Though he has since lost his powers, he does still have a deep connection with BTs and the dead. However, and his insight is deemed invaluable by Drawbridge. Dollman urges Sam to get set out on his journey to connect Australia to chiral networks so that he may overcome his grief of losing Lou. Come on, man. You know you killed Lou. Sam's connection to the world of the dead has been severed. As a result, even if he dies and his soul is separated from his body, it will only go as far as the seam, a staging post between this world and the beach, before returning, effectively bringing Sam back to life. Sam is also able to physically visit the beach. However, if his soul were to be separated from his body there, it would proceed directly into the world of the dead. In other words, Sam is able to die when he is on the beach. Okay, so he just stopped. He just didn't go to the beach to kill himself. Sounds terrible. Why am I giving him that idea? DHV Magellan. The Drawbridge mobile base on a deep tar hunting vessel, or DHV. The DHV... you could call it the DTHV, I don't know. DHV Magellan traverses underground tar currents and can surface anywhere within the chiral network. When the ship is in motion, moving through the tar currents, internal chiral density rises to extreme high levels. The DHV Magellan is piloted by Tarman. He is assisted by a computer, saving the other crew members from having to be present. The DHV Magellan is equipped with a private rooms for its crew, an armory, and other facilities. Tar currents. The ebbs and flows of the layer of tar between the Earth's crust and upper mantle. Tar occasionally seeps into the crust itself and flows very close to the surface in some places. When the tar first appeared after the Death Stranding, it didn't flow at all, but as the dead became stranded in the world of the living, an imbalance formed between them. One theory posits that this led to the creation of a tidal force that causes the tar to flow. The fact that tar first appeared when the Death Stranding struck, and that time appears to progress differently within it, suggests that tar comes from the beach. No one, however, has been able to confirm this. The DHV Magellan uses tar currents to quickly travel great distances without having to surface above ground. Interesting. Alright, there you go. Eat crypto bite. Hell yeah. And get myself a drink. I don't think I really need many more drinks, but it's alright. We'll drink this one. Always good to get a bite to eat and something to drink. Awesome. Check on Lou. Oh man.
You ready for another trip with Daddy? Okay, kiddo, let's go.
Prepare to depart. Groom myself. Oh, I'm cutting my hair. He looks the same. Whoa, 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 we'll leave the facial hair. Oh, I guess it's looking a little smooth. I can dye my hair. Make it brown again. There we go. That's what we want. I actually kind of like the older look. But I'll take the brown hair, I guess. I more prefer a peppery beard than a peppery hair, but peppery hair is still cool. There. Now I'm looking like my old self again. Hell yeah. I don't think we need to use new VR training. APATS have provided us with a new VR training program, the Porter Mastery Program. This one involves a mixture of combat and delivery exercises. Your scores are recorded to be sure to push yourself to the limit. Taking interest in the new crew members. Sorry, I just like everything. I get likes in return, so it's awesome. Let's go to the surface, I guess. We haven't done much, so we shouldn't need a shower. Back in the gear, even though I way preferred the jacket, but...
Sam, would you mind if I joined you?
Humor him. His knowledge and experience will probably come in handy down the road.
Yes.
I get to have him with me.
Your buttocks. What about shotgun? I prefer the driver's seat.
Yes! I get to have Doll Man with me all the time. Let's go.
think you have a choice!
What was that just now?
You saw it too, huh?
You could see it?
Let's just say it's nothing new. I always got these flashes when I hooked up the pod.
Ah, the bleed-through effect, wherein the BB's memories are conflated with one's own. I'm sure someone explained it to you before. Though this is a little different, of course.
I really gotta deal with this shit again.
Sam, do you read me? You'll first need to access the Mexico side plate gate terminal. After we've confirmed network coverage, we can take the DHV Magellan and regroup at your position.
Alright, well. Is there anything I need to deliver? No? Do I need anything currently? Probably not. My vehicle got left all the way back over there, so that's annoying. I lost my PCC. I lost everything. I don't have anything on me anymore. I'll take the blood grenade. Thank you. I don't have a damn thing. Let's get a damn thing then. Don't take off on me just yet. Hold on. I don't think I'm gonna need to drive up there, but it's alright. We will fabricate equipment. Oh, is it? Am I probably on my private locker? Facility storage. It is. Okay, so place utility pouch, place in utility pouch, place in utility pouch, and place in utility pouch. Container repair spray. Attached to suit. We'll keep these on us just in case. You never know when you're going to need one. Same with ladders. These ones can be recycled. These ones can be attached to the boot clip. One of these blood grenades. Which one has... One has two. This one has two. Let's just recycle that one. And then this one can go in the grenade pouch. Machine pistol, holster, assault rifle, tool rack. Alright. Look at Doll Man, dude. Ah, oh, it's so cool. I love when you get to have Doll Man with you. That's awesome. Anyway, I think that's it. I won't grab a vehicle now. We will wait on a vehicle for later.
I haven't been outside in a long while. Let's get going, If nothing else, this journey should give you a chance to mourn.
Do I really gotta hear this the whole time? Him talking about... What in the heck?
Gotcha!
I forgot I can talk. Okay, I don't need anything there. Sam, we've been running for like 3 seconds. You already had to wipe sweat off of you? Let me give this guy a couple hundred likes.
Hey there!
This deserves a good...
Yeah, sure thing!
I want to give likes.
Hey, man. Thank you, guy.
Appreciate you, my guy.
I meant it when I said I understand how you feel. But if you hold on to the sadness, it will weigh you down like an anchor. However much it hurts, you must carry on and do what only you can do. Grieve, of course. But keep moving, Sam. Then, when all is said and done, you can take stock and decide what's next.
I don't like that his mouth doesn't move when he's not talking. I feel like something like this game is so detailed in every measure, but I would have liked to see his mouth moving when he's talking. It's not that big of a deal. It's not gonna make me, I'm deleting the game right now. No, I'm not gonna delete the game. This game's fucking incredible already, and I haven't even been playing that long. But oh, I should have got me some new boots. That's right. I'll do it next time I stop at a place. There it is. The gate. If you're not hearing game audio, it's because the song is currently playing, so that's kind of why you're only hearing me, but it's alright. I'm not trying to get copyright striked on every single video, or not striked. I don't get a strike. The video still goes up. There's not a problem with the video. It just, I don't, in particular, if I was making money, I wouldn't make money on the video. That's all what a copyright is, or what the copyright thing is. But, nobody still wants the copyright stuff on their videos. Because it doesn't get pushed in the algorithm as well. So that's why you're not hearing game audio currently. You only hear the music. You'll probably only end up hearing the music when there's non-copyright audio or stuff like that. Now the audio's back because the copyright music is gone. So I just want you to know that. Pass through the plate gate. Oh great, a cult.
What's the deal with them?
I've never seen them before. They almost look like they're on a pilgrimage.
They can just waltz right through the gate like that?
It would seem so. Once you extend coverage into Australia, the chiral network should afford us some additional security. Or at least allow us to maintain a record of whoever uses the gate. It bears repeating that the UCA does not intend to restrict access to it. They only want to ensure safe passage for everyone traveling between the continents.
Oh, it's mirrored. I was like, why are they just walking into each other?
Brace yourself, Sam. It's a gatequake. Oh. And a big one at that.
That's gonna happen every time one of them passes through? Oh, they've all passed through. Alright.
Make our way to the plate gate. Carefully.
Okay. Dude, this thing looks sick as fuck. I hope I get to see myself mirrored in it. That would be cool. Oh, I thought I had more. Oh, whatever. I heard because I used it running. That would explain a lot. This thing looks fucking cool, though. That is what we call legitness. Or as they say, legitness. Oh, I'm walking the wrong way. Alright. Through the plate gate we go. Oh, I didn't get to see myself. Upside down whale. Do you also notice that there's like cracks and stuff on the
if ever I've seen one.
Welcome to the land down under. Should have hit me with a welcome to Australia thing. That would have been funny.
There should be a terminal this way. Let's keep moving.
The terminal just spawned with the Kates as well? Assuming I shouldn't just walk right through the tower, should I? Okay, well, this is certainly interesting. Don't keep me out. I want in. No, you. That's a Cupid. New strand established. Cupid connected. Plate key. Oh, this map is big. Can I see the map? No. Thanks, Drawbridge. Awesome.
Thanks again, Sam. The chiral network connection to Australia is holding steady. And you'll be happy to hear we made it here in one piece. Just to let you know, when you come back to the DHV Magellan, our patron would like to talk to you.
Who? So I've been told though that one of the IGN reviewers only took 34 hours to beat the game entirely. Now, will it take us 34 hours? Maybe, maybe not. Who really knows? But I thought it was going to be like 75-hour game. Apparently, it's not. It's not even. If you're just doing the main shit that we're going to end up doing, it's only 34 hours. I'm still going to keep each video 3 hours, more because I don't know how many of these videos are going to end up having to do a lot. Having for me to do a whole lot more traversing between places, so it'll be just enough. It's enough room for me to get like not end up having a video be like an hour if I end up causing an hour of cutting. When the game yesterday, I only did like 15 minutes of cutting, so I had to cut out like 15 minutes of the game. But for this one, I should hopefully only have to cut out not too much. So it'll normally be between 2.5 to 2 hours and 45 minutes. Most of these videos will end up being, which I am okay with. It's just 30 minutes longer than my normal videos. Most of my videos are an hour and a half to 2 hours. So I just feel like it's better, more comfortable for me to do 3 hours with this, just to know that I'm putting enough content out there for at least the game or the video to be enjoyable and have a good amount of content or a good amount of the story on each episode, but also have room for a lot more cutting if it takes me a lot more time to get in between places. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Tuh. Go to bridge.
Thank you, Sam. I'd like you to meet someone.
Hello, Sam. My name is Charlie.
What the fuck?
Charlie's Drawbridge's patron.
Hear me out, Sam. I want you to help us bring Australia into the network. Drawbridge has been selected to oversee this critical operation. People saw what you did in Mexico and wanted more of the same.
What are you trying to pull?
There are reasons why I can't tell you who I am, Sam. But to be clear, I'm not APAS, nor am I your enemy.
What, you think I'm just gonna trust the words of some faceless mannequin?
I need you to trust me. I'm the one paying for this shit, and this whole operation, at considerable personal risk.
Nah, I want to see a face, or no deal.
A face? Very well. Since you won't take it from me, maybe it should come from someone you know. How's this? Pick one of your old comrades, and I'll speak to you with their voice. Who would you like? Who would you trust?
No, we ain't doing this shit. What? No. I don't want you to wear somebody's face. I mean, I'd rather do Dead Man, so at least Dead Man can have some sort of fucking thing here. I don't fucking trust Die Hardman. I have no trust in him after all the lies and all the fucking secrets he kept from me. Love Hartman, love Lochna. I'd rather do Dead Man.
Call me Dead Man. I'm well acquainted with the dead.
Yeah.
Last I heard, he took a one-way trip to the beach. Seems a little soon, don't you think?
You're a dick. You are a dick. Hartman, then.
Sam, it's Hartman.
No point. The man himself will be joining you on site in Australia.
Oh my god. I do not want Die Hardman.
It's been a while, but not really. Mulligan, Lochna, we're the same.
You're gonna be a dick and say it
As
now.
I'm sure you are well aware, Mama's Cod now resides within Lochna. Adding my persona to the two sounds confusing. No, let's avoid that.
I don't want Die Hardman.
Sam, this is Die Hardman.
All right. Pulling up his profile from the database.
You fucking dicks.
How about now, Sam? Feeling more at ease already, I'm sure.
You tell me, old buddy, if this is a UCA sanctioned op, who knows about it?
You misunderstand. Then again,
Tommy
there's a
Earl
lot I still
Jenkins.
haven't explained to you, isn't there? I think it's time a certain someone made an appearance. I'd like you to meet the president.
The new president? The guy who took over after Die Hardman?
Not precisely. The UCA doesn't have a presidential system anymore. Die Hardman was the first and only president, making it one of the shortest-lived single executive administrations in history. One can only guess what he felt about it. Previously, the president was subject to the will of the people via a popular vote every 4 years. APAS, however, is far more efficient. It can ascertain public opinion in real time and thereby determine the appropriate course of action. This led to the adoption of a new model.
President guy? You just told me he isn't really the president.
He is not the president of the UCA. Rather, he serves as the president of APAC. APAC is a privately owned corporation responsible for the operation and oversight of APAS, a service provider to which we may delegate day-to-day governance.
Your performance in
President
Mexico
Alistair
was
Duncan.
exemplary. We cannot thank you enough. Well done. Truly. I firmly believe that the only ones capable of expanding the network into Australia are those who helped establish it here at home. That means you, Sam. And you too, Fragile. APAS has determined that you have the highest probability of success in this endeavor.
APAS and the Chiral Network are all built on UCA tech. If you expand their reach beyond our borders, then you're expanding their influence as well, aren't you?
A valid concern. But it wasn't the UCA that made the final decision. It was APAC, a private corporation. The UCA has no involvement whatsoever in this matter. Sam, it may interest you to know that linking up Australia will also serve a greater goal. You see, the Plate Gate that connects North America and Australia only matured after you united America with the chiral network. On that basis, we believe that a new gate will manifest somewhere within Australia once full chiral connectivity is achieved. At that time, APAS should have sufficient data to calculate the location of other points of connection between continents. With this information, APAS can then proceed to extrapolate the positions of these landmasses. In other words, this mission is not just about linking up a single continent. By connecting Australia, we will be one step closer to reclaiming a pre-Death Stranding world where everyone is part of a greater whole. I hope my answer alleviates your concern somewhat.
Guess so. Tell me, though. Who's Charlie to you?
He may speak for me as necessary, to ensure the operation proceeds according to plan. Our corporation, however, will calculate what factors are essential for your success, and will provide you with direct support. Welcome aboard, Sam. Charlie, we'll take it from here.
I don't trust you. I don't trust APAS.
It will be your job to travel the continent and connect the people, Sam. But know that everyone on this ship is ready and eager to back you up. You won't be on your own this time.
So, you're gonna do it?
Did it before. Seems like the only thing I'm good at.
Of course I'm gonna do it. A bit comfortable, Sam.
Did you manage to get some sleep, Sam? I'd like to take a moment to go over the details of the request that Drawbridge has agreed to handle. Access the DHV Magellan's delivery terminal when you're ready to proceed.
Looks like you've been supplied with a Drawbridge crew head. Try it on for size. I have a feeling it'll suit your style.
No. I don't work for any companies. I'm only helping you guys out. Well, eat ourselves a crypto bite. Come here, buddy. Tasty. And get ourselves a drink, why not? You guys know how it is, get our extra stamina. I love how just eating one little crypto bite can satisfy my hunger. But it isn't in real life, unfortunately. I'm getting quite hungry. I haven't eaten yet today. I went straight to fucking recording. Because that's what you do when you're doing YouTube, I guess. Enjoy me knocking these back, doll man. Alright, we don't need to worry about these anymore. Can I talk to doll man?
We can discuss anything you like here, Sam. It's a private room, after all. So if you ever want to sit down and talk, I'd be happy to share my thoughts on a variety of topics, along with any discoveries I happen to make. And who knows, some of it may even be of use to you as you work to connect all of Australia to the chiral network. You know, it looks as though you've been issued a few different hats, Sam. Why not experiment and switch up your headgear to suit your mood? You can also change the outfit I'm wearing if you like.
Hey, that's cool.
I shall put my faith in your impeccable sense of fashion. Out of curiosity, Sam, did you notice that the mirror above your sink displays images of the outside world? These images change as we travel and actually show what's waiting for us outside the DHV Magellan when we disembark.
Prolonged living inside an enclosed space can be bad for one's mental health due to the unchanging environment. That's why I asked Tarman to implement this particular feature. A digital photo frame, so to speak. An easy to understand name, don't you think? Though I'm the only one who calls it that. Anyway, it'll give you a preview of our surroundings. That's sure to have some practical benefits. Showers these days are truly impressive, Sam. They really are. They're able to collect all the minute chiral crystals from your wastewater and repurpose them for later use. The ones on board the DHV Magellan are the latest model. You would do well to use them regularly.
How much more do you got for me?
Remember that defeating BTs isn't the same as eliminating a threat once and for all. These entities are simply being driven back to the world of the dead for the time being. Was that tasty, Sam? Sam, been a while since you had a proper shower, wouldn't you say?
Can you stop?
I hope it's not too much to ask that you continue to take me with you into the field. I know a thing or two about BTs and the dead, after all. Some of it might come in handy.
How much more do you
An
got?
expedition sent by APAC came to the Australian continent ahead of us. They constructed various facilities and laid the groundwork for chiral network expansion. Meaning that all you need to do is travel to these facilities and connect your Cupid to put them on the grid.
How much more do you got?
We aren't the only members of Drawbridge, so you know. We have associates who've already established themselves on the ground. I expect you'll run into them from time to time. I don't really have anything else to say right now. You're a kind man willing to pay so much attention to a doll like me. Ready to head out, Sam? I sure am. I was born ready. Sam, I think it's high time we get going. All this relaxation is no good for my sciatica. Sam, I think it's high time we...
Okay. Okay, he's done talking. That's awesome. I'm gonna use a toilet and shower. Oh, hi. Green shower. Save water. Limit showers to 5 minutes. There we go. Getting a good shower in there. When I say I'm going to record for 3 hours, some of these might even end up being a little under 3 hours. It's not exactly going to be recording for 3 hours. Once I get to like the 2:45 mark, I'll probably be around the time I start ending videos. Customized look. Black camo. I can change its colors. I wear a red suit. Wear a white suit. I kind of like the black suit though. Tan suit would be cool. What about tie? Or this is just the undershirt. I like his current outfit. I wonder how I unlock other outfits. I can change the color of this. We'll change it to the color of my gear. Hats are cool. I don't really want to wear a hat. For Sapiens and to Ludens. From Sapiens to Ludens. Awesome. Alright, what else do we got here? We have some new Corpus stuff. Sam. During his journey across North America, Sam would experience flashbacks whenever he connected to Lou's BB pod. These flashbacks were the fragmented memories of Clifford Cliff Unger, a man with whom Sam has a unique connection with. Sam initially finds these flashbacks troubling, but eventually comes to understand their true meaning and signification. Die Hardman. Prior to the Death Stranding, Die Hardman was a Special Forces soldier in the U.S. Army. Oh, we already know that. Die Hardman's resignation was a direct result of the UCA's abolition, I don't know, of its presidential system. It was decided that rather than relying on the national elected official through voting, combining APAS technology with the chiral network would allow the UCA to reflect the will of its people in real time, fairly and effectively, and so Die Hardman became the UCA's first and last president. Currently, the UCA delegates its national affairs through APAC. I don't like that. So I don't trust APAC. Charlie, Drawbridge's patron. Charlie contributes to the maintenance and operation of the DHV Magellan, as well as the Drawbridge activities in general. His true identity is unknown. Hartman. Hartman was Bridge's leading beach researcher and sought to unravel the mysteries of the Death Stranding while supporting Sam on his journey across North America. Hartman lost his wife and daughter to a void out that destroyed an entire city. He was undergoing surgery at the time, and his heart briefly stopped in the ensuing chaos. Fortunately, a defibrillator was on the hand to bring him back to life. Hartman is a doomed sufferer who is able to access other people's beaches, and has visited the beach countless times in search for his family. This constant beach travel has given him a heart-shaped cardiomyopathy, causing his heart to stop every 21 minutes for a period of 3 minutes. Lochna. Lochna is a former Bridges technician who could develop the Cupid alongside her sister, Mama, real name Melangen, whatever her name was. The two had a complex relationship and had been driven apart by misunderstandings when a tragic incident took the life of Mama and her unborn child. The baby returned as a BT, but because of the physical connection, appeared to Mama as though they were still alive. Only when Mama accepted that she and her daughter had died did her relationship with her sister start to improve. Lochna took Mama's Ka into her own Ha, the two souls now existing within the one body. President, a representative of APAC, the private company that has been entrusted to the operation of the UCA. The President does not represent the government of the UCA, but as the chief representative of APAC. He has asked Drawbridge to connect Mexico and Australia to the chiral network so the humanity can overcome the Death Stranding and avoid extinction. It is said that the word president has its root in a Latin verb pesadere. This means to sit before. It was used to refer to those who chaired meetings. Eventually, its use widened to those who led companies and other organizations. The word president was first used to refer to the head of a government with the founding of the United States. After gaining independence from the British, they wanted to name the new leader that avoided any of the authoritarian connotations of king. In this case, president was supposedly chosen because it suggests a ruler supported by the will of the people. Interesting. What else do we got here? Anything else? Is just all these names? APAC. Automated Public Assistance Company is a private body that operates and manages the chiral network in APAS 4000 on behalf of the UCA. Mexico and Australia are no longer functioning political states, but if another nation like the UCA were to begin connecting them to the chiral network, it may well be interpreted as an act of invasion or colonization. To avoid any such misunderstandings, it was therefore decided the chiral network would be expanded by a private organization on non-state actor. APAC is nothing more than a provider of chiral network infrastructure and holds no political weight. APAS 4000 gathers and analyzes data from the NOT cities. It then provides its findings to citizens and other organizations to ensure the efficient management and operation of the UCA. APAS 4000 is also the operating system through which these operations are conducted and is sometimes referred to as KCOS, not City Operating System. Plategate. We've read all this. APAC and the presidents are attempting to predict the location of as yet undiscovered gates and the connection between them with the ultimate aim of connecting all the world's continents and averting the extinction of humanity. I think the rest of this we've already read about. Australia. The Death Stranding brought about the destruction of Australia in much of the same way as it did the USA and Mexico. Survivors lie scattered across a handful of cities, separated and isolated from each other. Sam's current mission is to connect the Australian continent to the chiral network, but neither he nor Drawbridge have been asked to rebuild the nation. For the UCA, the reconstruction of Australia nation would be left to the will of its people. The private organization known as APAC is simply providing the infrastructure to establish the chiral network. Gatequakes. Extending the chiral network across Mexico and Australia has allowed access to the plate gate to be controlled and regulated. As a result, it was expected the quakes caused by the passage of people and objects through the gate would reduce. In practice, however, gatequakes continue to regularly occur in all regions. No one is certain why, though one theory suggests they are the tremors of BTs and the dead passage of the undiscovered gates on the beach and the world beyond. Yeah, those are the two new things there. Alright, well, that is where we're going to leave this video here. We're a little bit under 3 hours recording, so talk to Dollman.
Woo-hoo-hoo! Looking clean as a whistle.
Thanks. I guess we have something new to say that'll tell me there. Other than that, I think we're going to end this video here. So, there you go, man. Unfortunately, Lou is dead. Do I believe that? No, I think Lou's still alive, but I guess we'll find out as we keep going. How do you put Lou on the cover of the game? I guess in Expedition 33 they put Gustav on the cover of the game and then killed him, so I don't know. I highly doubt they'd kill a child, though, so I bet you Lou is still alive, and the Lou inside of this cage is a figment of Sam's imagination and shit like that. So I think Lou's still alive, and I think he was taken by you-know-who, who I believe we'll get into in the next episode. We'll see. But that's going to do it for this video. If you guys did enjoy, please drop a like. That'd be greatly appreciated. If you're new here, please subscribe for more video game videos. After this, we'll be working on some College Football 26 and other video game videos. We also do NFL and football content, obviously, and WWE and AEW professional wrestling content as well. Social medias will be in the description below. Twitter and Instagram, you can go and follow all those. Leave a comment of what you thought of Death Stranding 2, Episode 2, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you for tuning in.